everybody. Today I wanted to talk to you about this book. I wanted to give you like a little review, and again, my new microphone is here. As you might have seen in yesterday's video, I can't talk today. I don't know why. I'm sorry. But I hope it's not too disturbing that it's like right in my face over here, but that's like the handiest way I can put it at the moment so you can properly hear me. Because I don't have a table that's high enough or a chair that's low enough to fit my table. However you want to see that. Anyways, I wanted to talk to you about this book today, and it's Wolf Dorn's Phobia. I have finished it and I loved it. I really loved the whole book. If you like thrillers, I definitely recommend you to read this because it was just so good. Like, there was suspense until the very last page. You just understood the whole story. Like, when you read it till the end, you know, some stories sometimes are like based so you can guess kind of what happens and what's the whole picture in the end before you read it. This one, not at all. At least not for me. I really liked it. I'm just gonna tell you that 1,000 times probably. It's about a woman who's home alone. Her husband is on a business trip, and her son, she has a 6-year-old son, I think. He's 6? Yes, he's 6. She has a 6-year-old son, and that son comes into the room and says that he's scared because he saw someone in the garden. Of course, she doesn't really believe him because she thinks he just saw something. And since the boy is convinced that the man in the garden tapped on his window, and they're like on the second floor, I think. Obviously the mother is convinced that's not true. So she goes into the room and she just tries to find out what's happened. And she finds a tree that just taps the window the whole time. So she figures that's the problem. Yeah, but then the plot twist kind of comes in because she hears how her husband arrives at home. She hears the car pull in the driveway. She hears just rituals that her husband does the whole time. Like for years. He has been putting his keys, for example, instead of into the little bowl that she put up for keys, he puts it next to it, and she's always annoyed by that, and she hears exactly this. So she thinks, oh, Stephen's home, but plot twist, it's not Stephen. So all of that is in the very beginning of the book. I am not going to spoil anything. I just decided I'm not gonna include any spoilers. I want you to read it yourself. As I said, the man that arrives at home is not Stephen, so she's obviously confused at who that man is, etc., etc., and she tries to save herself and her son, because she's scared, obviously. And then the story kind of picks up with her trying to figure out who that stranger is, and she just searches for him and stuff like that, and there are always like little not necessarily plot twists, but kind of. There are always little indicators, so you kind of think, oh, that's what the story is, but it just surprised me over and over again. So it was a really great book. The reason why this book is called Phobia is because it's really a play with phobias or with things that scare people really much. and just like the general fear of death, fear of like being pressured, fear of being locked, like sorry, like being claustrophobic and stuff like that. All these things just are the reason why this is called phobia, I think. I would read out to you what it's about, but it's German, so yeah, I'll just not do that. The book itself plays in London, so if that's interesting to you. That's pretty much already all I have to say about this, because I don't really want to spoil the story for anyone. So if you have any questions concerning the book, feel free to ask me. I'm still very sorry that I have these kind of contentless like videos without a real content, or without the content I'd like to have, but that's really just because I can't see anything in my viewfinder still, because it's just broken and it still annoys me so much. But at least I got my new microphone. I'm working on the camera. Yeah, that's everything I have for today. Then, as always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. The links to my social media are in the down bar, and I hope you have a really wonderful day, and bye.